Welcome to the SorareAndrews show, where we talk fantasy football, but you never know. We'll start with the game, but we'll soon go astray on topic discussions as we play. We'll analyze the teams, the formation and goals, but in no time we'll talk proceeds. You on the roll, talking about our favorite foods and the shows we've seen. Our opinions aloud and our voices on me. It's the SorareAndrews show. Anything goes, from fan football to rock and roll. We may start with the pitch, but it's just a small part. We'll venture off topic, let the conversation spark. It's the SorareAndrews show.
Hello and welcome into the SorareAndrews show. I am Andrew. That's Andy. We got pineapple today. Andy, everyone's pretty excited about this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm shocked at how excited people are.
This is the most jealous I've ever been on one of our streams.
Really?
You have pineapple. I don't have pineapple.
That's fair. That's fair.
I considered just going out and buying some kiwis and just biting right in, but I didn't want to like take away from the glory of the
pineapple.
So this is not for me. This is not about me. It's about you and your pineapple.
I don't even know why. Like, do you remember why this is a thing?
Well,
like, I don't remember when.
No, we were talking about the best fruits. Like, what is the best fruit? And I said mango, and I think you said pineapple, and we disagreed. And I was right, you were wrong, but you went on some tangent about how you have some special way of cutting into a pineapple.
This is going to be a very visual show, so apologies for those who are listening. If you listen on Spotify, you can actually watch on Spotify too. So every so often, maybe check that out. Anyway, thank you to everybody for coming in. Agent Cooper, I often wonder how many pineapples I could have bought if I invested all of my money into fruit rather than football JPEGs. I would make the argument that you cannot invest in fruit. You can invest in a farm that produces the fruit, but like investing in, you're just buying fruit.
No, you can invest in what do they call them? Commodities. Pineapples are commodities.
Right. But that's like investing in things like places that produce fruit. It's not the actual, like once you have the fruit.
I think that's wrong. Because there's like
you're going with the commodity thing, but I think you're wrong about the commodity.
There's like commodities futures too, right? Where you're like, predicting like the future.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, fair enough. Go invest in
corn,
pineapple, and Arthur says in pizza. Blue Tomatoes, finally, please tell me Andy bought a kiwi. We just say like, yeah.
Didn't do it.
Mike Batson, what's up? I feel this is a life-changing moment. Something we've all been waiting for. Could be epic, could be disappointing, much like sex for the first time.
All right.
Speaking of Mike, he's in the garden, sun's out, and he's wearing protection. Not sure if that's for the sun or for the pineapple, but we'll see. Peter says, all we've ever wanted. Andy, I bet we've done 150, maybe 200 shows, and apparently all people wanted was us to open a pineapple on stream. All that work we did.
Not us.
I think, you know what? I bet people would have loved to see us like race to open a,
Ooh, you know what? Damn it. What we should have done? We should have had a race. Me peeling a mango and you decoring a pineapple.
Andy, fun fact. I peeled a mango this morning.
Yeah. It took a while, didn't it?
Didn't eat it. It's just so slippery, like halfway through. And then like, man, Anyway.
Yeah, there needs to be a trick or like a hack for that.
There probably is. You know what? I bet it involves like a drill and it just spins around and you just hold but I'm not gonna do that. Tuggy, let's go. Tuggy is the hero of this show. Tuggy provided the pineapple. He actually provided 2 pineapples, but one of them's been eaten. But this is the other one. Andy, it smells amazing. Like, picture the perfect pineapple smell, and it's like right here.
I don't want to be like a naysayer or like, a Debbie Downer, but what's so special about this pineapple, this Hawaiian pineapple?
I don't know.
Did the other one taste better than any other pineapples? Was it? I mean, I get it. It was a free pineapple, so it tastes better. But
Delivered right to my door. It was delicious. I don't need to compare two things that are great. They're both great.
I can read between the lines. Okay.
Yeah. Surfula, hello. Ben Johnson, can't wait for this. Johannaton's all in on the pineapples. Yeah, I agree. I love how everyone is excited about this. Shaforka, what's up? Kev Heard. Tuggy said he's still not sure about the song. Well, that's what we got. Mike said he thought it was just, the bit could have been the pineapple. We're going to make you guys wait, though. This is how content works. Speaking of pineapple, what's up, Simo? First person I ever saw peel a pineapple on stream and then eat it with 2 forks at the same time. That was something. Ben said, I have an allergy to pineapple, but I'm still buzzing for this. Thanks. Johannaton's looking for the halloumi stream. I don't know how to do that. Didn't we say that like people grilled it?
Yeah, I think that was
go
what someone
outside
said.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously we'll do that, not Sean. Mike said, you said about pineapple cutting and how to do it. Might have been the money clip. Oh, maybe. But yeah, I'm going to use this tool right here later on. Core the pineapple. And also, just for the record, I'm not following in Simo's footsteps. I'm not eating the entire pineapple. I might not eat any of it right now. Anyway. Kev Heard said, I need the cutter. I tagged you on there. Wasn't this it? Or was it something different? I've also seen people like core a pineapple with a drill. The internet's full of stuff. Ben says, my fruit goes from in-season to classic in around 2 weeks, which is a phenomenal So Rare produce joke, crossover event there. So Rare fruits? You're trying to do So Birds. How about So Fruits, man?
Hey, I'm in.
Yeah. Peter says, we need a live stream of us bird watching. What would
the rare, like the super rare fruit be?
Fruit? Oh. Like, are you actually playing into the rareness of the fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably some exotic fruit I've never even heard of.
I'm thinking like, something that you go to the grocery store and you just don't see very often. Like maybe it's not in season or, I don't know, like a plantain or something.
Have you ever, hold on. I just got to make sure this is right. Yeah. Have you ever seen the inside of a monk fruit?
I don't think so.
I don't know why anybody would ever eat it. Like,
are you gonna share your screen?
With all foods, like somebody had to eat it first. But like, this is what it looks like on the outside, but the inside is like these little, like, I don't know. And then you take these out and you eat them like individually. It's a very ugly fruit. I don't know.
That's not like larva inside, is it?
It looks like it, right? Like, who's going to eat that? Germ, don't worry. The one stipulation for this entire show from Andy was that the pineapple stays upright, right side up. Agent Cooper said, everyone thinks I'm weird because I'm addicted to ham and pineapple sandwiches, but that's just how Hawaii roll.
Huh. Do you toast the bread? Or like, I wouldn't want the bread to get soggy with the pineapple, I feel like.
That's a great question. Agent Cooper also said dragon fruit would be the super rare fruit. Matthew said, how about rambutans? I don't know what that is. Wow. Andy, would you eat this?
It's kind of hairy.
Just the outside.
Yeah. So do you have to cook it or what? Do you eat the inside or the outside? The outside looks like it would kill you.
I was just about to say, I think you eat the inside. How many, man, this is just really not So Rare talk at all, but how many bananas do you think were consumed before the first monkey peeled it?
Huh?
Like the first time, like somebody ever ate, like they saw a banana and they're like, I'm going to eat that. Like, no way they didn't just like bite right into it.
I was always under the understanding that if you eat the outside of a banana, you just instantly die.
I mean, maybe. But so how many people do you think died before they were like, maybe we should peel this?
Yeah, at some point they were like, okay, we're dying. I don't know, maybe a couple dozen people.
Yeah.
I have to give you a number. I don't know.
I wanted the exact number. Yeah. 46. Kev said, sent you the cutter again. Where did you send this? Anyway, what's up, Surf? I think we should talk about Sorare because I don't think we need to go like an hour on pineapple.
So we're gonna front load with like 10 minutes of fruit and then back load with like 10 to 15 minutes of fruit.
Yeah, we pull them in with the fruit talk.
Yeah.
And then we trick them into realizing that they're actually here for Sorare.
Yeah.
And at the end, we're like, don't worry. It's like, you always like have a good shot somewhere on 18 because it's like, oh yeah, this is why I'll come back.
Keep coming back. Yeah. Fruit talk's a good like word, like a phrase. Fruit talk. Like
fruit talk?
Yeah.
Rub's asking if we smoked fruit before the show. No.
Is there actually a fruit that you can smoke?
I mean, I've seen people like smoke out of a pineapple.
Well, like smoke out of it, but can you actually smoke
the actual? I mean, you could smoke it like you smoke like meat. I'm sure you just throw it on.
No. That's not what we're talking about. Like a dried something, and you light it up and you inhale
it. That's it. I don't think so. I could be wrong though.
Maybe the banana. Yeah, there you go. Banana skins. Now that's something that would definitely kill you.
Probably. I'm with Surf on this with grilled pineapple.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Grilled bananas are good too.
I believe that. I've never had one, but I believe it. Sorry, I was looking for Kev Hurd's DM, but I don't see anything with his with the pineapple opener. What kind of fruit do you think an eagle likes most? Rambutan. Rambutan? How would you say this?
It's going to be something weird, like a persimmon or something.
You know what's weird is that this, when you kind of like, it almost just looks like a hairy strawberry.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
Nope. But doesn't it it's got some strawberry into it?
I think it looks like something else, but.
Now it does, yeah. Yeah. Oranges, hold on. Rambutan is how, apparently. All right. Oranges coated in brown sugar on the grill. Yeah. I'd eat that. Durians are life-changing. Let's find out, Andy.
Don't know what a durian is?
I'll find out together. What the? This guy disagrees.
Yeah, for sure.
That doesn't... Positively life-changing?
I don't know about that one.
Wow. I'm eating pineapple in my Al Pastor burrito right now.
Oof.
Wood. Anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to find a durian or a jackfruit. Nastiest smelling fruit ever.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I could eat something even if it tasted awesome, but was the nastiest smelling fruit ever. Yeah. I don't think that I could.
That's a tough sell for me.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Maybe try it, but I'm not going to enjoy that on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. Sorry, hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, the peeling. Okay. Sorry, Kev was sending me the pineapple peeling machine, which
is that one of those ones that's like on a drill?
Yeah. Basically, same idea. You're just spinning it around. It looks like it's in a BJ's or a Costco, doesn't it? Did you know, Andy, that in most supermarkets, if you buy a full pineapple, they'll core it for you for free?
I did not know that. This machine doesn't core it.
It doesn't, no. Does a lot of the work, though. Not the coring work, of course, but, you know, the other work. Mike said that's a mini kebab cutter. Same idea, I'm sure. Plutots are my favorite hybrid fruits. Oh, now we're getting into hybrid fruits.
What the hell's a hybrid fruit?
Pluot is a half plum, half apricot, if I recall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like cross-pollinated fruits.
Yeah. Like a mixed breed dog, but it's a fruit.
There's a lot of weird things like that. Like there's these white peaches that are like, I think they're like apples and peaches mixed together. So they're like hard, but they're kind of juicy and sweet, like a peach.
What are they called?
They're white peaches. Someone from work has a tree in his yard and he just brings them in, and they're pretty good. I mean, they're like worse than apples and they're worse than peaches, but it's something different, and you know.
Mm-hmm. Tuggy said, I still want to see someone do the trick where they eat each pineapple segment from the outside. I don't know. How do you even start?
The trick I would rather see is just eat the whole thing, skin and all.
Just like.
Yeah, just be impressive.
Leaves too?
Sure, yeah.
Extra sweet, the tag says. There's a white pineapple that's only grown in Hawaii. I mean, this is from Hawaii. It says it right here. Hand-picked on Maui. It might be, I should have opened or, you know, done it a few days ago, but I had to wait. Well, Andy, when a mommy plum and a daddy apricot look.
Go on.
Oh my gosh.
Go on.
I can't believe there's any other Sorare content out there. Jeez. Anyway. Yeah.
Did you
just open it?
Did you have Sorare discussion that you wanted to talk about today? No.
Literally none.
That's not good. Is that bad for like the platform that like, because I'm not really interested in talking. And part of it is like the time of the year, you know, or winding down into the season. But like, is it bad from like a platform perspective that I don't really even care to talk about Sorare right now?
So I think there's a difference between not wanting to talk about it and having nothing to talk about. Like, I think there's plenty of things we could talk about, but just today.
I'll be honest.
You don't think so?
I don't know. It's just this is like the time of the year when it's like it's the most like boring. Like all my European stuff is just like either DNP.
You're an MLS boy. We just started.
Am I though? I don't know. Yeah,
Not really.
that part's kind of fun, but like, what are we going to talk about there? Messi, how he's averaging like two goal involvements a game or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Just talk about Messi.
Did you see what his L15 is right now?
It's like 90 or something, isn't it?
88.
Yeah.
I think he has a 93 L5. We were talking about it on the 94 L5. Oh, yeah. Obviously. Could always have a dip conversation, Andy.
I think there's going to be more of a dip, right? On the classic stuff. Which is also another weird thing. Like trying to like differentiate, you know, the dip on the classic side versus, you know, things that are happening on the in-season side, and like when the new in-season cards will come. Yeah.
What I think is kind of weird is because people are saying how classic cards now are like really dipping. Like nobody wants classic cards now. And it's like in-season cards, at least for the like European leagues, are almost like we have 2 or 3 games left.
Right.
And so shouldn't those be dropping more than classic cards have been classic all season? Nothing's changing.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess now now or soon is probably the time to get, like, if you wanted a really good classic card to go with like a in-season lineup for next year, like buy a Rodri or something. It'd probably be a good time to pick one up. I want a in-season KDB, and I was like, it's not even an in-season card at this point.
Yeah.
I have a classic card.
Kev Hurt said, don't worry. Summer international tournaments will curb the dip.
I do think that they need to just go ahead and have, and I guess rewards are probably the issue, but at least an in-season competition for every league. Every league that they have a full license for, they should do that. I mean, they're not giving away more cards. It's just, I mean, obviously easy for me to say, give away more cash, but
yeah.
I mean,
It did seem very easy, actually.
Yeah,
just like it came out.
But it's just another way that another reason for people to want to buy those cards, and I think it would be mutually beneficial from like their standpoint. But it's also like, to me, those are the most fun competitions to play. Is a one league based competition, because you kind of know. It's easy to figure out like who's playing who and where the best matchups are. And, you know, like if I play like champion in season right now, I was looking at it and I was like, there's just so many wild cards out there. Like I don't really play the French league, so I don't know who's playing who. And I'd have to go look at that. And then I'd have to go look at Spain, and just, it's a lot of work versus just like playing in season Premier League and knowing that, all right, West Ham's got a pretty good matchup this weekend, but Luton's fighting for their lives, so that may end up not going well. Like those narratives are easy to like figure out.
I'm just considering like how expensive would PSV cards be for if we had Eredivisie only? Like, wouldn't you just clean up every week?
How expensive would they be?
Yeah, like
I
knowing
mean, that's
that
good for the platform, right? To have expensive cards.
Oh, I'm not saying it's bad. Yeah. I just like, I think the difficulty with doing those is that some of them, particularly the Eredivisie, at least this season, have been like so dominant. Like PSV were so dominant.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Jupiler isn't really that way.
It's not. And we see cycles of that anyways. Like everyone thought 3 years ago that Ajax was just going to completely break the game. And this is, I think even Surface said at one point, we can't have a platform like this where there's cards for, of players on Ajax. In the end, at the end of this season, all those PSV guys are going to go to probably horrible places. Yes. And it's just going to be Luka de Jong and Goose Till left. And
yeah, Lozano can't even stay.
Yeah, right.
He's like, oh, all the good guys are leaving? I'll leave. And they're like, no, we said the good guys were leaving.
And I get, for like an in-season competition, it doesn't really matter that they're leaving. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
Because you're playing for that one season realistically. But all right, scout good at the beginning of the year. Nobody really thought I don't think at the beginning of the year everyone just assumed PSV was going to go on a, would they lose one game or something? Go on some insane streak. I mean, people might have thought that they were going to win the league, but I don't think that people expected them to do what they did.
Yeah. Yeah, I think before the season, if you said there was a team in the Eredivisie who would go and lose one game, like I don't think you would immediately, like not everybody said like, oh yeah, it's PSV. Like right. Feyenoord's up there. I doubt Ajax, but like you never know. So I guess
the other weird thing about in-season comps and having a team like PSV, I've got a full PSV stack that I run in Challenger, and I win money almost every week. Great, right? I'm not podium with it because there's other better versions, or people that are either swapping out the goalkeeper, or they're making a better captain choice than me, or just there's still enough variables to where like maybe I'll win $25 to $50 or something with it, but not podiumed with it.
Your mega better captain choice reminded me of the conversation in a Discord where that we are in. Excuse me. Did you captain? Who was it? Teze?
Yeah. So
you captain Teze, and PSU in his epic PSU ways was like, there is no way you could ever tell me that was the stupidest thing you could have ever done. You're such a moron. Why would you ever do that? And you were like, well, everybody captains Veerman and I need to differentiate because I don't have a collection bonus. And he was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
I had another good reason too. It was who's the other wingback that got hurt?
Dest?
Dest, yeah. Dest got hurt, and the hope or the thought was that the attack would be on that wing. They'd be going down that side. So, and he got an assist. He did not bang out 100 though. I think Veerman ended up either getting 100 or close or whatever. He's always.
It was just funny to see him go from like, there's no way you could ever convince me, and you gave him the one reason. He was like, okay, that makes sense. We lost Mike. He's looking back for the fruit.
Yeah. Holy crap! 10 minutes of Sorare. Yikes. Is
that enough?
Couple more things that are coming up. Your U23 purge. Is that something that you care about, or I mean, that's another month away?
Are there even that many players leaving U23?
Sure. Isn't Mbappe, right?
No, he was last year.
How about Holland?
Nope, he's got another year.
Do you have
the top ones here? Like Morris, Palmer. I guess Vitinha's leaving. Vardiol, whatever Maxim Glushnikov is. Glushnikov. Does Foden have another year? Or is his birthday coming up soon? Oh, no. He's all right. So Foden's out. But yeah, I feel like all the big ones are there. I guess Schlotterbeck. There's just not that many like banger U23s anymore.
Yeah.
As I say.
No, I think that there are. They're just not aging out, right?
I mean, are they that great?
I don't know, I guess.
I mean, they're fine.
Ricky's not going to be a U23 anymore. Oh, man.
Who?
Ricky Puig.
Oh, really?
Or Pooch.
There he is. Do you ever play him there? No. Yeah. Agent Cooper, I'm still enjoying Sorare, but I do think a lot of people aren't into it as much with lower card prices and smaller stakes. Winning a rare or super Mbappe was always the goal. What is it now, do you think? I think it's to win a rare or super rare Mbappe.
Well, maybe for you, Mr. Moneybags over there.
You wouldn't want to win that?
No, I want to, but I think that where there might be like a drop in excitement is now, like, at least for me, I just want to consistently do well in the in-season tournaments every week, kind of like a grind versus win that top card worth 10 grand or whatever. It's just more grindy. Like, oh, I won $50 here. I won $50 here, $75 here. Not complaining, and I'm not saying that it's bad, but the level of excitement with a grindy style of gameplay like that it's less thrilling, maybe.
How do you mold together your desire to grind while also having ambition to play Division 1? Do you just want to grind Division 1?
Yeah. I mean, that's where potentially the best prizes are, which I've not popped one of those yet, but I want to be in the highest possible division and, I guess grind out wins.
What card do you think you'd be the most excited to win? Like you?
Well, I mean, like a unique, or can it be a unique? Like whoever won that unique Kimmich, that would be pretty nice. That'd be pretty good. Let's do that.
But what would you do with that card?
I mean, I can't use it. I would
have
to sell it. I would have to sell it.
All right. So what's the best card you would want to win? No, I don't even want the best card. Like, what's the card that you would be the most excited about? That it opens and you're just like, fuck yeah.
Messi super rare, probably.
What was it?
A Messi super rare.
Messi super rare? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what Mike called that. Yeah. Jonathan said, I agree with Black. I'm prioritizing in season for $5 in order to build my Olympic rare team over my classic season teams. I mean, we don't even know what they're going to do for the Olympics.
Are they doing something for the Olympics?
They will be included in competition. I mean, they're going to have to do special weeklies.
What sports? Track and field, shot put.
Synchronized swimming.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I gotta have the synchronized swimming guards. I'm gonna build a stack.
Yeah. Full team stack. Just make sure the synchronization is there. Ben said, "Imagine winning a Ronaldo Al Nasser unique to announce the Saudi league." Could you imagine if that's how they announce new leagues? Like all of a sudden we just got rewarded all these cards and we're like, what team is that? Like, oh, it's Al Nasser.
I do think I'm gonna buy a Ronaldo rare here probably this summer. I haven't been watching the prices, so I have no idea what they are, but just purely as a collectible card to have, like,
Doesn't Jimmer have like 5 of them by now?
he probably does, but just like long term, I think it'd be good to have one and just. So $200 is his floor price, basically. Probably worth it. Just, set it aside, keep it forever. Then I got Messi and Ronaldo. Let's go.
Yeah, I commented somewhere that it's like disappointing that the only Ronaldo cards we have are Juve. It's like
I think you actually said that on our or either on our stream or some
last week.
It was on stream somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
and you're right.
It's funny you say grindy on this Sorare Ramble podcast. One of the Sorare staff seemed to allude to some kind of progress bar again. That's where I get the I don't gif.
It's their decision making is weird. Like I feel like they're at a point now where they don't need that. Like they really don't need a progress bar because they have these boxes that they can give out that allow little wins. Because that's really what a progress bar is. It's like a little win here, a little win there. You get and that's what the boxes are.
So I actually I'm if it's the same part of the show, because what I took that as or the part where they were talking about, because I didn't really think of progress bar, but I felt like at one point they kind of hinted that that like you could get a promotion from a reward box. Like you didn't get promoted, but like you open the reward box, you're like, hey, congratulations, you're promoted.
Yeah, some people would hate that probably, but I guess you could apply it to whatever division that you wanted to. So, that's fine. I still just think some kind of progression bar is stupid because you have boxes. You also have coins, which are another form of like progression bar-esque that they decided to do nothing with at this point. Or they did things with, they failed, they sucked, whatever. Just fix it. There's other games that have reward, like customer reward type programs, and they work. So figure it out, make it work. These coins should do something. And right now they literally what can I buy? Level ups and emojis. Man, go fuck, right? Go fuck.
I'm not even sure you can.
I'm gonna want them more than a card reward, though. Apparently.
Oh, I guess you can buy them. And academy teams.
Oh, right.
I just crossed the 200,000 coin threshold last week.
Yeah.
Peter, Sorare data memberships, I don't think are ever going to be in the club shop. Despite Sorare saying they would be in the club shop. Andy, would you like a Sorare keychain?
Sure. I mean, I don't really want it, but people would probably buy that crap if they had the coins to buy, or even like the hoodies or whatever. Sure.
I was going to say, I considered it on a hoodie.
Yeah.
Now it's getting hot. Nobody wants a hoodie anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe they're on maybe a little discount.
Hey, with the Olympics coming up, maybe you can get a little Speedo, like a Sorare Speedo, right on the crotch. So rare.
I think based on what I've heard about the Sorare logo, it should be on the back. Anyway, no, I think I wore a Sorare shirt yesterday. I also have 2 hats. You could also just grind thousands of Rivals games for a hoodie.
We Rivals update. You like it? Don't like it? What's your take? It's so rare. Hey, is Rivals for you now?
No. What was the actual update?
Basically, that they're gonna kind of have like monthly, is it monthly or weekly leaderboards where you can
And Pro
whoever's at
Rel?
what's that?
And it was like promotion and relegation, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like at the end of the week or month, if you're at the top of the leaderboard, you win some things.
Yeah. So, like, I get it. I get Rivals. It's just not. When I say like it's not for me, I don't mean like the game's not designed for me. Just like I don't want to grind Rivals games. Like that actually reminds me way more of DFS, which I like happily left in the rearview mirror. I don't want to have to like, yeah, play 25 times and then like, no, I'm not doing it.
You know what Rivals like makes me think and either reminds me of. It just makes me think I don't want rolling locks because I'll always like look at my lineup at like 2:02 and it's like, oh, the game started at 2. Shit, I didn't look at my lineup and I've either got a DMP or I forgot to set it or whatever. Yeah.
So I wasn't going to go into this ever, but I'll go into it.
Let's go.
There was a comment about somebody replied back to one of Gator Guy's button tweets that was essentially like the best way to save time is rolling locks. And I think it was a bit more of a kind of a confusion between rolling locks and late swap. Because like
what exactly is the difference?
Yeah, so rolling locks is basically whatever competition you're in starts when the first game starts. So
and everything locks.
Yes. So like if there's no Premier League game until Saturday, then the Premier League lock is Saturday.
Okay.
But if you have a game on Sunday or Monday, like it's locked on Saturday. So that's rolling locks. So that means the Premier League starts for us, it's like 7:30 in the morning on Saturday. Bundesliga could be like 10 a.m. on Saturday.
Where it gets ugly is when Challenger, you've got a MLS player that plays on Sunday and it still locks on Friday night because
or
Friday.
Not even Friday night. It's Friday at like noon for us.
Right.
Yeah. Like it's right after the deadline. So rolling locks doesn't solve as many problems as late swap. And what I was trying to explain to somebody is, so they were like, if you have late swap, then you don't have to worry about your lineups. Like you save so much time because you just like put in the guys you know will play. And then you can swap throughout the weekend. And I was trying to explain that like the hour, let's say an hour that I use Thursday night doing my lineups and like checking to see who's playing is way more, is way friendlier for me than even 4 10-minute intervals throughout the weekend.
Right.
And it's just not the same time. And that and everyone was like, oh, all you have to do is check the lineup. And it's like, no, you check the lineup, find out your guys out. Then you have to go find a card to go in. And then if it breaks the lineup, do you go in or whatever the situation.
To be fair, you at Sorare Data would build tools and alerting and push notifications to solve some of that stuff.
Yeah. But it's still like something I have to like actively do.
Right.
When maybe I'm driving somewhere or
Yeah.
I'm literally doing anything else that I don't want to do Sorare.
Yep. Larry's got a game in Vermont and you're on a 2-hour car trip, but lineup's just announced for, whoever playing.
Or he's playing. And I don't want to have to go down on my phone for the next 15 minutes because he's on the field.
Yeah.
Like,
what a dad. And you got to tell him to shoot. So like,
of course, how is he supposed to know to shoot?
Right.
Baba said they have to have rolling locks for individual in-season leagues at some point. I mean, they don't have to, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did it. Like, so for Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga. Yeah, sure. Sorare Joel says, how about you can only enter a lineup for players who play at least 2 hours away? You can build after the first game start, but once it's under 2 hours, you can't enter the lineup for that player. I have no idea what that means. Hold on. You can only enter a lineup for players who play at least 2 hours away. That doesn't like.
I think what he's saying is you don't actually get the lineup news.
Right. But like, I mean, it's that doesn't solve the problem that I have.
I think you're just going to piss people off more too, because they're going to still get DNPs, and they might even get just as many DNPs because a lot of the DNPs are like surprise. So
Right.
you're making the experience worse, and you're not actually solving the problem.
I like Germ's idea. Let's build lineups at the end of the game week.
Yes. I was trying to figure out what he meant there, but yeah, just figure out who has the best stuff. Pranksy wins everything every week.
I mean, right. And you should be able to buy cards in order to fit the bill.
No difference than what already happens, but
yeah, that's fair. Ben said I'd still get no rewards. It's basically best ball. Just best ball all your lineups.
How about like Roto style?
Ooh, yeah. That is definitely what people want. Accumulate the most effective clearances over the entire season. Get 12 points.
Those are coins, sir. Those are coins that you get for those effective clearances. So, spend them wisely.
Service says the number one priority for the platform, this should be good, has to be fixing the UI. More website optimization. It's too slow and way too cumbersome. Entering lineups is such a drag right now.
I don't think the UI is that bad. I actually like visually how it looks. There's probably a few too many clicks in a few spots. Like I get an extra click on this to do that. Entering lineups does suck, but it only sucks. Like it only sucks a lot for people like you, Sam, that literally play everything and you have like 100 lineups. For, I don't know, probably a ton of people that are in our chat where they have 10 or less lineups. To them, it's just like, it's no big deal. I hate it. I mean, I have 30, 40 lineups or whatever a week, and it's annoying.
I've gotten used to it, which I think we were all going to eventually get used to. I think the one that gets me is when this is such a dumb thing, and they're not going to fix it because it's going away. But with cap 240, if you go to the cap modes, you're automatically sent to the worst possible contest, which
right, that you're never going to play.
You're never going to play realistically. But the problem that I have here is if you go to cap 240 and you're like, all right, let me make my team, which is not, it's not where you click for it.
Which is also annoying that you clicked and you want to click there.
So if you go out of here, you're like, oh wait, let me go do something else. And you go back to add a team, it's back to 220.
Yeah.
The extra click on training is also really bothersome.
Yes, I hate that one. I think I timed it out last week. I set my lineups as fast as I possibly could, and I had 35 lineups or something, and I got them done in it was 20 minutes. So it was 40, 45 seconds, and so that's with two monitors on one screen. I have all the lineups done in Sorare data, and then I had Sorare up on this one, and I was trying to be fast because I wanted to see how quickly I could do it, and it was I guess, what is that, 40 seconds per lineup or something? Mm-hmm. It was 20 minutes of my time that are just wasted.
Yeah, you would have bought a Kimmich unique in that time, but instead,
for sure,
you didn't have the time to go
checking the market and
Mike, I haven't finally come around to this. It's always been annoying. I don't know. I'm talking about it now. The other thing that let me see if this is actually right. Maybe I'm wrong about this. I don't know. I think it was, if you go to add team, that it defaults to in season, even if I don't have any in season players. And I realize that it's just going to do that for all of them, but I'm just come on. You have any legends left?
Yeah, I use them to
play. You gonna play this weekend?
I forgot that competition was on. I probably won't, to be honest.
You can win real cards.
Yeah, I know. I probably won't have any goalkeepers left at the end to do it. Maybe I will. We'll see.
Buy a legend goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Andy, would you spend 50,000 coins on a hoodie?
Sure. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not.
How many coins do you have now?
300K.
I think the biggest problem that I have with spending coins is how often Sorare's like, we know we have to get this right and we'll make it right. And I'm just like, okay, I'm saving up.
Yeah.
And I was wondering this the other day, and I completely forgot about it until just now. Do you think they could get away with just saying, we're getting rid of coins? They were free this whole time. You didn't have to do any extra work, so we're just getting rid of them?
They could, but it would just be stupid. Like they have the foundation for something that they can build on and make it work into some kind of rewards program, and to scrap it would just be, I don't know, be like, 2 steps backward, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think they should, but I was curious if they were like, Nanzo gets the email like, hey, you have those 2 million coins? Yeah, you have 0 coins now because they're gone.
Right.
We couldn't do it.
I mean, some people would be extremely pissed off. I really wouldn't care that much, but I'd be more worried about the decision making and, what are you guys doing over there?
Yeah. That makes sense. All right. I think that's.
I mean, I already wonder that sometimes, but.
Any other Sorare talk?
No, it does sound like I need to listen to. You said that it was Gus, or what's that guy's name?
Gus. French guy named Gus?
I'm calling him Gus from now on. He's like the mouse from Cinderella, Gus. That's the Sorare guy, Gus.
Very nice guy, Guy.
And who's the other one? Is it Paul?
It was Momo.
Is that his real name?
Muhammad.
Okay.
Which I learned on the show. He goes by Mo, Muhammad, Mo, or Momo. My brother's name is Morgan, and he goes by Mo. I mean, doesn't go by. Like, I call him Mo.
You should start calling him Momo.
Momo? My mom calls him Momo.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. See, that's a nickname I've never heard, and now I guess know 2 people that have that nickname.
And they have
I don't know them, but
they have different first names.
Right.
Actually, fun fact: my brother's first name isn't even Morgan.
Oh man, that's his middle name.
Nickname on the middle name.
Does he have a really obscure first name?
No.
A lot of times you'll see that people go by their middle name because they have they're like, they were given like their great grandfather's name or something, and it's like, I don't know, something.
Ebenezer.
Yeah, some kind of old.
Ben Johnson, I listened to the Sorare Ramble on Spotify, or at least the one that the Sorare guys were on. Oh yeah, Mo Salah. Come on, man.
Okay, man.
Come on, man.
But it's not Momo Salah.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah. Should we open a pineapple?
I mean, we're at the 48-minute mark. I think we did our due diligence.
We did it. Yeah, we did our work here.
Yeah. So I think that we can get into the apple.
All right.
Hey, Laird, have you ever heard the pineapple pen song? Pen pineapple pen? No?
No.
Sorry, just you don't need to hear it. I was just curious if that was like a top song on your playlist.
What's is it from a show?
It's just a YouTube video.
No, I haven't. Blue Tomato said I need to hear it.
I mean, you can go watch it now. Might be good inspiration for what you're about to do.
Pen, pineapple, apple pen is great.
Yeah.
Do I really want to open this on stream?
Hmm.
What is it?
I don't know. I think it's
I literally just typed in pine and pineapple pen showed up.
Okay, yeah, that one.
This doesn't look like something I want to watch right now.
I mean, you probably do.
5 million views.
I've never known anyone to watch that and not at least like grin a little bit.
I don't know if like the sound will come through on stream though.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Like this guy?
Yeah, of course. I like how it's quiet too. Like we can't hear it, but we know what he's saying. He has a pen and he has an apple.
What am I doing here? I thought the pineapple opening was going to be the dumbest part of the show. Why? I don't even want to know.
I think he's like a famous comedian or something.
He kind of reminds me of
he's hilarious. That's what it comes down to.
Of John Leguizamo. That's who it reminds me of. Wow, and there's like how to dance the pineapple pens. Anyway,
we'll do a TikTok after this. You and I.
Yeah.
How to do the dance.
Anyway, all right. I have to move my mic, so I don't know how well you guys will hear me, but
just as long as we can hear the slicing.
The slice?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, there's some weird sounds that come out of this thing. All right, hold on. So here's the pineapple. How did I do this last time, Andy? Hold on. All right, so there's the pineapple. All right.
We have a little bit of a echo. I think it's using the mic off of your mic off of both webcams. Yeah.
Let me turn that off. Hold on. Thank you for that. All right, now I got to take you off. Take me off. All right. Agent Cooper said, if Laird dies on the stream, I'm calling shots on getting his cards out of his Sorare gallery. All right. So the first part is you got to cut the top off, which I used to just like peel it off, but you actually have to cut it.
Rip it off with your bare hands.
Well, I used to, but like then I still had to cut the top, and I was like, why wouldn't I just cut the top off?
Now, can any goodness be salvaged from what you just cut off?
Maybe.
I'm not saying you should, but I'm just curious.
All right, so this is the tool I'm using. Actually, it might be easier. Oh no, down here. So it has these little like teeth on the end. Oh, shout out to this auto focus. All right, so this just jams right here on the top. Oh, this is a great line here. This could get messy. And you just go to the bottom. Oh, and then
Now,
sorry, you were saying?
That was great. But do I see spiral cuts on that already?
I mean, that's how it cuts. Yeah. So like,
So Yeah. Fits perfectly on a burger. Just
So what I do is I basically cut it down the middle, and then this is like the juiciest pineapple I've ever cut. I got to really work on my Food Network plate or showing here. And then you just, if you want pieces. Otherwise, you can just eat like a slice.
now you have to eat the whole thing.
I said I wasn't going to. Only Mark does, with 2 forks jammed.
Jerm was saying that if you suck on the core, you get the most juice out of that part.
Germ can do that on his own stream. My hands are now. Hold on 1 second.
I'm actually just completely shocked that you weren't prepared with. Well, I guess you are kind of prepared with some paper towels. All right.
I actually have a Tupperware over here that I'll have to slice up the rest of it. Unless you guys wanted to watch me do that too. But what I also like to do is I take this and then I'll leave it like on the counter in my kitchen and see if anybody picks it up and then is like, ah!
That's a classic dad joke right there. You should even like tape it on the inside to keep it, from the head falling off.
Yeah, well, I mean, it looks pretty set.
Oh, I guess that's part of the joke too, is that they grab it from the top. They just they pull the head off.
Oh, and they just yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. I'm not used to dual cameras here. So Tuggy, thank you very much. This is delicious. I do kind of want to eat the whole thing now, but I won't do it on stream.
You know what I'm like a little impressed with? You said that it was that tool made it really easy and it was fast or whatever. Like you had that whole thing peeled and chopped within like 3 minutes or something.
And it's faster usually. I just, I'm doing it on a live stream.
You had to set up the pineapple cam and the pineapple mic. Yeah, I get it.
Dream Oblivion. Yes, we are a cooking show now.
Well, we didn't cook anything.
Well, that's true. Oh, Mike was saying, oh yeah, like undoing the lid on the salt shaker. So then they pour it and it all just, yeah. Oh, fill it with fried rice.
There's a Thai place down the road and I get pineapple fried rice all the time.
That sounds amazing.
It is. Now, pineapple fried rice inside of a pineapple just sounds like next level, like delicious insanity.
Looks like
I need that.
Yeah, looks like I didn't quite center it perfectly. You can see one side's a little thicker than the other, but that's the inside. Oh, that's more juice in there.
Now, what about a mixed drink inside?
Right in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just fill the whole thing with rum.
Well, I don't know about the whole thing, but I don't know. It definitely would be a rum drink, I feel like.
Yeah.
People probably do pineapple and vodka or gin or something too. Sounds.
Do we need the pineapple cam still on? No, I don't think so. There we go. So yeah, there's the pineapple. Man, that was really good.
Wonder if people are, like, if they enjoyed that or if it was like a little anticlimactic, like there was all this build up for the pineapple cutting. And
to be honest, I don't feel responsible for building it up at all. Like you guys were the ones who were asking for this.
You guys.
I was perfectly content never opening a pineapple on stream. Somebody asked before, I think it was Simo actually, how much, Andy, what do you pay for a pineapple?
$3 or $4.
Yeah, same.
But I mean, that's very dependent on like season, I guess. I don't know when they're in season.
Yeah.
I have literally no clue. I assume summer, but I would imagine they're more expensive in the wintertime because they're having to get them from further away places.
Blues Man said didn't expect a second cam. Yeah. I'm not going to admit how long it took me to figure that out. Wait, where would that? Ben Johnson said you could do 10 pineapples in the time it takes me to do my lineups.
Sounds like you have a lot of lineups.
Sitting down must be a slower process than standing up. What does that mean? Maybe that was something I said earlier. Pineapples cost $13 in Israel. Oh, that's what you were saying, like the season. So I believe most of the pineapples in the continental US come from Costa Rica. And it's like the same temperature there year round. So I don't think there's like but it does seem like in our summer, there are like more pineapples.
But they have to be more, and probably part of that is California produces, probably a lot of the fruit in our country. And I mean, even if we're getting a lot from Costa Rica, I'm sure it's subsidized, or like at least some of them are coming from California as well.
You think so?
Probably.
California pineapples?
I don't know that at all. I'm guessing. I feel like California has everything.
Florida and California both grow some pineapples. The problem is that pineapples are tropical and not much of the continental US is tropical. Yeah.
Yeah, even if you're not supposed to grow something in California, they'll figure out a way.
Yeah. There's somewhere in California that it'll work. Oh, Mike was saying standing versus sitting. So yeah, I talked about that with Andy, that the table I use for like my computer and everything here is too low to stand and was like awkwardly high to like cut the pineapple.
Speaking of things that California produces, do you like cashews? Or what?
Sure.
What are the Middle Eastern nuts? The ones you got to crack?
Macadamia?
No.
All nuts you have to crack, aren't they?
Pistachios.
Oh, sure.
Because like they used to be really, really big, and just like you could only get them from like Iraq or Iran or somewhere in the Middle East, and now California's taken over it. And
yeah, they're right outside of San Diego now.
Yeah, but I think there's something weird with those trees. Like it takes like 15 years or something to be able to produce the nuts properly or something. Or I don't know. There's some really interesting stuff with like the way the cracking the nuts or whatever, like the amount the shell curls and stuff. Like there's a short period of time that you can even pick them, and I don't know. There's lots of weird things with them, but yeah, it's just another thing that California has just been like, oh no, we'll just
do that.
Plant a billion trees and take over that industry.
I will say the one thing that California really doesn't do right is avocados.
Yeah, and you're right. That's another thing that they just were like, oh yeah, we'll
do that, and it's like,
yeah.
You're not really doing this right.
You only like the ones from Mexico.
Yeah. Which I learned on, what did I see that? 60 Minutes or something? That like cartels basically control avocados.
Yeah.
And that basically farmers like steal water for them because they require like a ton of water. My hands are like slightly sticky. This is uncomfortable. Baklava with pistachios is great. I would eat that. I'm not sure there's a bad baklava.
Pistachio ice cream is underrated and delicious.
What is?
Pistachio ice cream.
You're like a 75-year-old man. Literally, my father-in-law's favorite ice cream is pistachio. Mike said, avocados are trash. They have about a 2-day period of ripeness, and each fucker has a different 2-day period. So I would imagine that your avocados are that way. I literally opened 6 perfect avocados yesterday to make guacamole.
Sounds delicious.
It was delicious. Maybe next time, guys.
That sounds like a little hint. At the next opening special.
So rare guacamole. Let's go.
Do you have a special tool for that?
I don't actually. And
I know there's a lot of techniques though, with how people open their.
I will say, and I apologize for anyone who does this, but it is absolutely barbaric to get the, what do they call it? The flesh? Like what's the part that you eat of the avocado? I think they call it flesh. If you scoop that out with a spoon, you are an absolute Neanderthal.
That's what I do. I cut it in half, pull it apart, pluck the nut out, scoop it out of there, and then get my spoon and just put it into a bowl, and then I make my guac. What's the correct way? What do you squeeze it out or something?
Oh my God, no. The best way to do it, and the reason why is because the most nutritious part of the avocado, as if we're eating avocado for like, to be healthy. But anyway, is the flesh that's like right under the skin, right? So if you scoop it, you almost like, you're like rubbing it into the skin, you're missing it. So what you should do is cut it into quarters, and then you literally can just peel the skin off. I'll have to do this next week. Yeah. Nope.
But I'm a barbarian, apparently.
I believe I called you a Neanderthal.
A Neanderthal.
You could also just like take a knife and like stab the pit, and then it comes right out. That way you don't lose any of the flesh because it's stuck on there. An egg baked into the middle of an avocado is awesome. I'm sure that's great. Yeah. Yes, half an avocado. Yeah, if you could somehow get the pit out without opening it and then jam an egg in there, and then it's like a magic trick.
It's like an Irish, what do they call them? An Irish egg, where they like deep fry it and wrap it in bacon and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Scottish. It's a Scottish egg, right?
Isn't it called like a Scotch egg?
I don't know. We're gonna get made fun of for not knowing this.
Yeah.
For sure.
But don't worry, we've got pineapple. Yeah, Scotch egg. I was right. See, we're all good.
Seems more Irish to me, but
well, it's not a Scottish egg; it's a Scotch egg.
Yes. It's like ish.
Maybe
It's ish. It's like Scotch-ish. No.
It's a boiled egg wrapped in sausage, coated in breadcrumbs, and deep fried.
Hell yes.
Which I'm sure there's some like millennial putting it in an air fryer now, but
with like some kind of healthy breading. I don't know what it would even be, but it's definitely
gluten-free panko.
Yeah.
Losers. Anyway, an Irish egg would be baked in Guinness. I think that's boiled now. Anyway.
That's the beer batter is maybe Guinness.
There we go. Sorry, I was reading why they call it a Scotch egg, but it's too long. Anyway. You got anything else?
That was fun.
It was fun.
It was an hour well spent.
Yeah, it sure was. Now that we're in our 69th minute, thank you everybody for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. If you haven't liked the video for the Sorare talk, do it for the pineapple, or vice versa, to be honest. We don't really care. So yeah, like that. I don't think I'm going to cut an avocado on stream next week, but I might have to now with this spoon talk. The problem is I'll have to get like something to wash my hands or something. Get avocado all over your hands. It's not good for a stream.
Just like your fingers.
What's that?
Just like your fingers.
Yeah. That's right. Now we just need to get Keith to film him doing donuts. I still don't remember why that happened, but he definitely owes us. Anyway. All right. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy your pineapples.
Welcome to the SorareAndrews show, where we talk fantasy football, but you never know. We'll start with the game, but we'll soon go astray on topic discussions as we play. We'll analyze the teams, the formation and goals, but in no time we'll